A landmark ruling by a local judge in the case of this 14-year-old student beaten unconscious near a Duval County middle school.
She couldn't say her name on her birthday, and they were really concerned about that. So she really wasn't responding. She wasn't really talking much or anything like that.
Good evening, everyone. That girl's attorney says that he has never heard of a local judge banning a bully from school until now. 14-year-old Area Jewett says a former friend attacked her near Ocean Way Middle School last month. Now Judge Henry Davis has decided that that former friend is not allowed to attend any Duval County school. Channel 4's Haley Winslow joins us live now from the courthouse downtown with details of this unusual order. Haley.
Rob, I think the judge's ruling in this injunction took everyone involved by surprise, and now the teen's attorney and family are filing several lawsuits, including one against Ocean Way Middle School and another potentially against the alleged bully's family.
14-year-old Area Jewett sits on the steps of the Duval County Courthouse one day after a judge banned her former friend from the school district for beating her up.
I got there before the paramedics, and I mean, I was just hysterical. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I was just I was just grateful that my child was alive.
It happened back in March. Melissa Thomas says she dropped her daughter off at school before school started, and Jewett walked off campus. She and a friend were on their way to this convenience store about 2 blocks away from Ocean Way when another 14-year-old student, who we're not naming, threatened to beat her up. Jewett tried to walk away, but her attorney says the bully literally grabbed her by her hair and was dragging her. Then her attorney says the bully slammed her head up against this wall, and that's the last thing the 14-year-old remembers. Jewett's attorney says the bully knocked her down, kneeing her in the head and punching and slapping her repeatedly. According to the police report, Jewett suffered a basal skull fracture and concussion.
She couldn't say her name on her birthday, and they were really concerned about that. So she really wasn't responding. She wasn't really talking much or anything like that.
Jewett was taken to the hospital and the bully was arrested for a violent act. Attorney John Phillips says the teen made a show of.
She would videotape it, and so kids knew whenever the video cameras came out and she was around that she was about to jump one of her victims.
Tuesday, a judge made a landmark ruling hoping to help stop bullying.
Judge Davis, in an injunction hearing that we were asking for the assailant to be removed from Ocean Way Middle School, took her entirely out of Duval County because he found that she was a threat not just to Area Jewett but to every single student in Duval County. And I've never heard of a judge doing that. We applaud him, and it's fantastic.
Phillips hopes the ruling will set a precedent for other kids who commit such violent acts.
It's a hard feeling. I mean, for any parent, if you're a parent, I mean, if you've been through what I've went through, it's very hard.
The school was not allowed to comment on this story because of pending litigation. I also tried to get the bully's family, but I didn't get a response. Reporting live at the Duval County Courthouse, Haley Winslow, Channel 4, the local station.
Haley, our Facebook page just lit up tonight with people wanting to know what's next for this student. And since she's been banned from school, where will she go?
Rob, that's a very good question. She's either going to have to find another school district, get homeschooled, private schooling, but of course the defense could file an appeal, which will very likely happen. And there's another injunction hearing next week, so this surely isn't over.
All right.
Rob.
Haley Winslow live tonight at the courthouse downtown. Thank you, Haley.